The Endicott Gulls headed out west to Springfield to take on the 21st-ranked Western New England Golden Bears, according to the American Football Coaches Association. Things started off pretty well for the Endicott defense. You see a bad snap and then a sack by Thomas Johnson. Same drive, Endicott getting in the face of the rushing attack. They actually held Western New England from scoring on their first 7 drives of the game, a total of 27 minutes, 34 seconds, the longest drought of the season for the Bears. On the offensive side, Levante Wiggins with a 45-yard rush. Wiggins led all rushers with 76 yards on the day. So Jahari Johnson right behind him. You see this rush for 45 yards. Johnson ended up with 72 yards on the afternoon and was named to the NEFC honor roll. Johnson's rush would set up Jacob Simons, who's quickly become a favorite end zone target for Sam Ouellette. This is a 9-yard touchdown pass to the big tight end, makes it back-to-back weeks finding the end zone for Simons. Take a look again. Simons with a great catch and barrels his way into the end zone. 7-0 Endicott. Back on the defensive side, Western New England trying to drive, handing off, and Connor McLaughlin breaking through the defensive line into their backfield and a tackle for a loss. Very next play, John Elnager. This time he gets to the Western New England quarterback, Tyler Ward. A sack and a loss of 14 yards. That would close out the first quarter. Speaking of the defense, you see more Gulls breaking through the defensive line. And another successful afternoon defensively for the freshman, Alan Gibson. He got named to the NEFC Defensive Rookie of the Week award. Once again, second week in a row that Gibson has had this honor. He had 5 tackles on the afternoon. And Endicott that time, John Forts forcing a fumble after a couple of bobbles. He's able to get it back, though Western New England gets it back again. A quick stop on the rushing attempt. So the defense played pretty well in that first half. Back offensively, Sam Ouellette under center. This time another handoff to Levante Wiggins. He gets 11 yards rushing before being knocked out of bounds. Endicott combined as a team for 179 rushing yards, part of 418 total yards of offense, their highest on the season. And there, right there, Chris Lipscomb, 24 yards in the air. Lipscomb caught 4 passes for team-high 67 yards. Another look at this one again. Lipscomb, now that he's healthy, has been the deep threat for Endicott this season. Back defensively, Endicott's rushing defense continue to jump in at the line of scrimmage. A couple of looks again for the Endicott defense, just jumping in there, and a whole flock of Gulls driving back any sort of Western New England rushing attempt. Craig Anderson, already the leader in the NEFC in sacks so far this season. This time he wants another one, gets in. Tyler Ward trying to scramble out, and then Anderson gets to him once again. 8.5 sacks now on the season. As we look at the Gulls offensively once again, Sam Ouellette right over the middle to his favorite target, Jake Pelletier. He had 37 yards on that catch. Pelletier is 5 receptions for 54 yards. Led the team there. Take a look again at Pelletier. Ouellette trying to mount the comeback for the Endicott Gulls. Completes a pass to Connor Crotty for 25 yards. And that would set up some more work for the tight end, Jacob Simons. He was also named to the NEFC honor roll for his efforts against the Golden Bears. That catch for 24 yards. And then a couple of rushing attempts would set up Simons again, 8 yards, his second touchdown of the day. But Endicott would go on to lose 19-13. As you take a look one more time at the Simons touchdown, the Gulls will host Curry this Saturday at 5:30.